See you. Good to see you.
The honorable heads of intelligence agencies, your presence here reflects your own. Once again, I warmly welcome you on behalf of the National Security Advisor. I'm starting off by introducing to you the Honorable National Commission.
The National Security Advisor and co-chairman of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, the Inspector General of Police, National Commissioners, INEC, the representatives of security, the INEC Press Corps, ladies and gentlemen. I am pleased to welcome you all to our third regular quarterly consultative meeting for the year, following two meetings held on Friday 22nd March 2024 and Thursday 16th May 2024. You may also recall that we met on the 23rd of January to review the security arrangements for the by-elections and court-ordered rerun elections in 26 states of the Federation, making this our fourth meeting for the year. In addition to welcoming you to this meeting, I wish to express the Commission's appreciation to all members of ICSES at national, state, and local government levels. Your personnel have been supportive of all our activities during elections and conduct of electoral activities, such as the recent continuous voter registration in EDO and Ondo states. The main focus of our meeting today is the forthcoming governorship elections in the two states of EDO and Ondo. The Commission has already announced figures of new voters in the two states, which have been added to the existing register of voters. As a result, Edo State now has 2.6 million voters, as against 2.5 million in 2023, representing 4.9% increase. In Ondo State, the current register is 2,053,000, as against 1.1 million for the 2023 general election, representing as against 1.9 million registered voters for the 2023 general elections, representing 3.0% increase. In terms of demographics, 1.8 million, or 72.2% of the voters in Edo State are young and middle-aged persons between the ages of 18 and 49 years, while the figures for the same age group in Ondo State is 1.4 million, representing 70.5%. The current cumulative figure of voters in the two states is 4.6 million. with a population of 3.3 million, young and middle-aged voters constitute 71.5% of voters in the two states. And in terms of occupation, 1.5 million are students, representing 33.4% of voters. Similarly, the Commission has published the final list of candidates for the elections in the two states. 17 political parties are fielding 34 candidates and their running mates in Edo State. The same number of parties and candidates are participating in Edo State. Electioneering campaigns by political parties are ongoing. This is usually a time of concern and anxiety about security as political parties canvass for votes. A peaceful campaign often heralds a peaceful election. I urge political parties, candidates, and their supporters to maintain the peace as we approach the election day and beyond. Party and campaign spokespersons should tone down their negative rhetoric. For the security agencies, this is the time to be more vigilant. You should leave no stone unturned in dealing with any real or potential threats to the conduct of peaceful and transparent elections. Already, concerns have been expressed about the possibility of armed state and non-state actors disrupting processes. With just 37 days to the Edo governorship election and 93 days before voters in Ondo State go to the polls, we should continue to work together to ensure that the training of election officials, logistics for the movement of personnel and materials, polling and collation activities are not disrupted in any way. I must also add that in doing so, all your personnel should continue to abide by the code of conduct and rules of engagement for security personnel on electoral duty. We are again including copies of the document in your folders for this meeting. The same document is available on your website as well as the website of the Independent National Electoral Commission. While we focus on Edo and Ondo State governorship elections, I also wish to inform you that there are a number of outstanding by-elections for which presiding officers of the National Assembly and some state houses of assembly have declared vacancies. At our last meeting, the Commission informed you about the existence of vacancies for Kana 2 State Constituency of Rivers State, Bagwai-Shanono State Constituency of Kano State, Zaria Kewe State Constituency of Kaduna State, and the Babura Gariki Federal Constituency of Jigawa State. Since then, 2 more vacancies have been declared for the Ibadan North Federal Constituency of Oyo State and the Chikunkajuru Federal Constituency of Kaduna State. At this meeting, we will present to you the summary of the delimitation statistics of these constituencies to enable you to begin preparations for security deployment ahead of the release of the timetable and schedule of activities for the by-elections. On this note, I want to once again welcome you to this meeting. It's supposed to be a regular meeting, but our meetings now take place against the background of elections. Each time we meet, there is an election around the corner. We have so many by-elections and so many rerun elections. But that is why ICSES was established in the first instance. So I welcome you, and I'm happy to see you in your varieties, from the security to the intelligence to the law enforcement agencies and to all other members of ICSES. So I thank you for coming, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Standing in for the National Security Advisor, who is unavailable absent due to other Office of National Engagement, but he has asked me to present a small brief on his behalf. The governorship election in Edo State and Ondo State are some months away. Part of the pool is barely a month away. The campaigns have already started in earnest, except for pockets of violence or intra-party squabbles. Accordingly, given the violent antecedents of some politicians and their supporters in Edo State in particular, the NSA, who doubles as the co-chair of ISIS, has warned that any attempt to undermine, interfere with, or disrupt the peaceful conduct of the polls will be viewed as an assault on the very essence of our democratic values. We want to reassure you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is committed to peaceful conduct of the election and is particularly unwavering in his commitment. Those planning to disrupt the election should not mistake the current administration's commitment to peace for weakness. We will defend the integrity of the polls using every lawful means at our disposal. And anyone attempting to disrupt the conduct of the elections will face the full wrath of the law. Law enforcement agencies are on high alert and ready to swiftly and decisively deal with anyone trying to undermine the polls. To the voters in Edo State and Ondo as well, we are encouraged to vote confidently, knowing that government is standing with you and is determined to protect you. Protect your voice. Therefore, your role in promptly reporting any suspicious activities or threats to the authorities is crucial in this regard. Together, our vigilance and unity will prevent any attempt to undermine the polls. To our security forces and election officials, your dedication and integrity are crucial. As the guardians of our democracy, you must ensure that every ballot is protected and every voter feels safe, and the sanctity of the election is upheld. Finally, let's move forward knowing that together we are stronger and will protect the conduct of the elections in Edo and Ondo State come September and November respectively. Thank you very much.
The two elections. We will be working with all other security agencies to ensure that voting in these elections take place in an orderly manner